Magic City got some good food, bro, for sure.
Hey, this how you know them wings fire, nigga. Cause you go to Magic City, you gotta pay for the parking, you gotta pay to get in, then you gotta pay for your wings, nigga. You know them bitches smacking, nigga. Cause niggas go just for the wings. You gotta do all that just to get the wings.
Yeah. I guess.
But can you imagine getting charges dismissed just off the wings, though? Just because you got them
That's
wings?
what I'm saying. Them,
Like-
them wings make a motherfucking prosecutor forget what's going on, and he just give you a dismissal, I guess. Fuck it.
Oh shit, that shit is crazy. But I don't know what the fuck the dude talked about with this shit. So let's see.
They wanted to put convicted murderers next to a celebrity that has done. I think he had a first offender back in 2013 or 2014 for possession of alprazolam and a firearm. I know that because I prosecuted him. I gave Mr. Thug his first felony, so I gave him some street cred. But he completed his terms of his probation, and that case went away legally. He does not have a conviction because that case went away like it never happened because he took first offender and completed first offender, which is what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Speaking, you keep mentioning prosecutors. So you was a prosecutor before?
I was. I started my career as a I will tell you this. This is a funny story because when I graduated from law school, when I was young, I had a little too much fun. So, I've been arrested a few times myself, and I thought it'd be funny. I'm like, there is no way a DA is ever going to give me a job. So I just applied to be ironic. And Mr. Howard, who a lot of people have very negative opinions about him, but Mr. Howard sat in that interview room with me and told me face to face, like when I told him, hey, by the way, I need you to know this about my past. I've had X, Y, and Z. And he said, I know. I already knew it. I was just waiting to see if you were going to be upfront about it. You're going to tell me about it. And he told me, I'm going to treat you like every other candidate. If you're qualified for the job, you'll get the job. If there's a more qualified candidate, you won't get the job. But it'll be based on your qualifications, not on your past. And sure enough, it took him like 6 months, but he called me 6 months later and offered me a position. I went in there. I was skeptical because, I don't like the police. But I thought it was the best job I ever had because I was on the side of justice, right? I was doing the right thing. I'm prosecuting criminals. They're evil. I'm good. I was drinking the Kool-Aid. And I took a lot of pride in what I did. And I got in trouble sometimes for dropping cases that I had no approval to drop. But in my opinion, we couldn't prove them, or the people deserve a second chance. And prosecutors have so much power. They have the discretion to go forward or not go forward on a case. They have the ability. They can change somebody's life. And I think when I was there, I did some good work. I used to work under Gabe Banks. Gabe Banks is actually now Lucci's attorney. But he was my supervisor when I was in the gang unit. And same with him. He had the same philosophy. We got to treat people with dignity. We got to respect their rights. If the cops did something wrong, it doesn't matter what they did. The cops did something wrong, we get rid of that case. And a lot of prosecutors still work that way. Sadly, too many don't. Too many just want that conviction, no matter what. No matter how long it takes, and no matter how much irrelevant evidence they can put up. But there are still some good people out there. I think I did some good work, and I firmly believe I'm doing a lot.
Somebody off mic. But yeah, that shit, yo, I'm not gonna lie. This shit can't be real. Like, do that even sound like a professional to y'all? Like, I don't know. He don't really sound that professional to me. I want to get into this wing shit because it's kind of ridiculous that he got that shit dismissed because he got some wings.
Wait, what?
Look, so this attorney up top who just said some goofy shit, he had contempt in court charges back in May, right? The judge was about to send him to jail, but the punishment was to order food for everybody. He managed to pull some strings and get some Magic City wings because they didn't open till 3. But he managed to get a chef to cook them some Magic City wings and managed to avoid the jail time.
First of all, he wasn't going to jail for fucking contempt. Second of all, it was just the judge is held him in contempt like as a like not a joke, but like a sick little way to slap the nigga on the wrist. And he had to get them niggas wings, and he dropped the shit. That's why he dropped the shit that easy, because it was like a weak charge.
So you
Nigga
think
was,
if he didn't get the wings, they would have just dropped it anyway, even if he didn't get the
The
wings?
wings for the weak charge, the check for the big charge.
that
That's
nigga
how
was
that shit
going.
go.
He was going like he he could have like the judge could have been a real asshole and like probably like fined him or some dumb shit. You know, I held him into like 15 days hard leave or some dumb shit like that. He wasn't going. He wasn't going to never be serious, bro.
Yeah, this just showed me how crooked these motherfuckers are. You take some wings, you take something else. Just depends on how big the case is.
I remember when he did that. Remember when he had the shit like catered in the fucking lawyer thing or whatever in the lawyer's chambers. All that. Remember when he did that shit? That shit. He wasn't never going to jail for contempt anyway. So
It was all
I
flat
almost want
lemon
to say
pepper
like he was
wings.
going to do this shit regardless, probably.
Bruh. So you think he was gonna drop it even if he didn't get the wings, bro? So if he told the judge "fuck you" when he said order the staff leave,
All right, even if he tell the judge that, what you gonna get? 30 days?
I mean, shit, it's something. It's something if
Uh,
he didn't get the wings. That's what I'm saying,
my
though.
nigga, nothing over a year really count, bro.
I know, but I'm saying it would have at least been something if he didn't get the wings. If he would have told that judge when the judge said, "Hey, you got to get food for everybody," if he would have said, "Fuck you, I ain't ordering shit for nobody,"
The
ooh.
wings for
Right.
the
He would
30
have probably
days,
had to
that
do
was all
like
right.
30 days hard time or some shit. 30 days hard time.
Yeah, he would have got something. I'm not saying the nigga would have got
30
4 or
days
5
hard
years,
time is
but the
crazy.
nigga would have got.
This nigga said 30 days
Yeah,
hard time.
hard time. That's
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know where
very
we're
hard
going with
time.
this, bro. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know where the fuck you
I don't
go.
think the judge would have just voted for the "fuck you." Hell no, I ain't getting that
The
shit.
nigga could never give him no real time, so what the fuck he was gonna do to it?
Hey, but you know the same person who just interviewed this defense attorney is the same person who did that interview with the dad. She on some messy shit. I ain't gonna lie. Go ahead, Rosetta. That Rosetta coming up, Mike.
What did you just say, E? Had what? Can you repeat that again?
Okay, so the lady who did the interview where the lawyer just said the goofy shit about giving street cred, she's the same one who did the interview with the dad where he was like, "I love Gunna," and he ain't do shit to harm that case.
You know, she's just doing her job at the end of the day.
Speaking of that, I kind of do want to get into why, and I like why did he say that, and like I want to break it down because did he really even explain like why he feels this way? Like, did anybody catch the whole thing?
I don't know. Did he?
I really don't know. Hold on.
We don't got no audio to put.
Yeah, I'm pulling it now. What's Shorty channel? I'm trying to figure out what Shorty. I'm trying to get off Shorty actual channel. Um, let's see. Okay, so bang, the same dad, right? Hold on, let me actually make sure. Yeah, this is the same dude. Why he look lighter in that picture though? He spoke out 3 months ago, so I'm gonna play that first, and then I'm gonna play how he feels now.
My name is Jeffrey Williams, aka Big Jeff of YSL Records. I am the CEO of YSL Records. And my son is one of the reasons I think this city is in turmoil as far as the county jail not being ran
Hey,
properly. You know what I'm
Eric.
saying?
Rewind that
And
right quick, bro.
it's more personal.
What up?
Rewind that right quick if you don't mind, bro. My bad,
Yeah,
bro.
because I heard I don't. Is that his name, really?
Did that nigga just say that he the CEO of YSL?
Yeah, that's what he said. Here you go.
My son is one of the reasons I am the CEO of YSL Records. And my AKA Big Jeff for YSL Records. I am the CEO of YSL.
So is he YSL Big Jeff? Is there a YSL Big Jeff? Bang.
No, that's his daddy name, Big Jeff, because he lived Jeff. But
Okay. So is it a Y? Because he's saying he's Big Jeff of YSL. So is it a YSL Big Jeff? That's what I was asking.
I just wanted to make sure that I heard that right. That nigga said he the CEO of YSL,
That's
right?
Big Jeff, right? That's his name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, I'm keep rolling the tape.
No, I believe him.
Records.
Wait, you say you believe he the CEO?
Yes.
I mean, he wouldn't just be saying it just to be, you know what I mean, wasting people's time.
Yeah,
No,
nah.
I believe him because of the situation thug in.
Believe him too.
Yeah.
Can you switch that type of shit back and forth?
Is his
I
name
see
on that
what you're saying.
paperwork?
Yeah. No, I know what Bank is saying.
Can you switch that paperwork back and forth like that?
Bang,
Or
when
does
we
the
looked
name
this up
matter?
last year on YSL, do you remember whose names was listed on there?
I don't think his dad is on
No.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna keep rolling this
That
tape.
nigga could have sold that shit for $1, nigga. Any fucking
Hey,
thing. You never know.
run the content, bro.
Don't be cutting me
And
off,
my
nigga.
son is one of the reasons I think this city is in turmoil as far as the county jail not being ran properly. You know what I'm saying? And it's more personal. It's more of a personal vendetta to me than it is law. Relating to this case, the personal factor is Fonda Willis has once been our attorney. She has represented several guys that's been so-called, as they say, gang related. You know what I'm saying? And once you become the district attorney of Fulton County, you come at people as if they are gang related. You know, so it's a two-headed sword. What side of the sword you gonna ride on? You know what I'm saying? You can't be one and then be the other later. That's definitely a conflict. That's definitely a conflict. You understand what I'm saying? But it's more personal. And it's personal outside of law. You understand? So I'm not arguing law anymore. I'm arguing due process. You understand? When are we going to go through due process for these kids? You incarcerated kids, you holding kids basically against their will. That's kidnapping to me. Every man deserves a bond. Every man deserves a bond. We have been denied bond 3 times. Now we're still being denied bond to me because we're going through a statute of jurors and not motions. When are we gonna argue motions? When are we gonna bring motion into a factor to where we can try to get some kind of control so that the sheriff can go try to run his jail if he run it? You understand? The sheriff is more involved in this case than he is his own jail. To me, this is my opinion. LaShawn Thompson died because the sheriff is not being able to run his jail because everybody's putting all their energy in a YSL RICO case that's bogus. People of Atlanta, to me, are so easily misled to where the first thing you speak on that can put you in a negative perspective, everybody take it and run with it. I have an issue with these bloggers. I have an issue with these podcasters who think they know what's going on with this case but don't have a clue. You're just speaking on general things you're getting off the internet, what you hearing people say. But let me tell y'all from Big Jeff of YSL mouth. I'm not just here to protect my son. I'm here to protect every young man involved in this case. I'm here to protect everybody that's incarcerated in the Fulton County Jail. I'm speaking on everybody. Our legal system is a failure to us. and everybody's trying to point the blame in certain directions, and you're creating havoc to blame other people for other people's actions. Our case to me is based on we are being held responsible for the actions of other people, and that's wrong. Point blank. I think what's gonna happen with this case is God's gonna take over, and God's gonna make a decision, and the decision is gonna be in our favor. That's why I think this case is going, because everybody that's playing a role in this case are demons. We God fearing. I believe in God to the fullest, and I'm not just saying that because of our situation. I've always been like that, but I'm gonna leave it up to God, and what God see fit, we gonna live with it.
Okay. So, all right, Bang. You there, Bang? Yo, Bang.
Eric, can I ask you a question real quick before Bang come off the mic?
Go ahead, yeah.
Like his personal feelings aside, does he have a good relationship with his son to be speaking in regards to the case? Because he can
I
speak
mean, he
personally
said he
on how
was.
he feels. I mean,
He said he was the CEO of the shit. So I mean, I would assume he got somewhat of a good relationship.
mm,
Whoa.
That was news to me though. I didn't even know that he was the CEO of YSL. Big Jeff. But I wanted to play that because I want to know, like, and it kind of makes sense when he said, "I'm here to protect everybody else that's on this case as well." So I mean, I guess it make a little more sense why he said it. But let's see. I mean, here's his most recent thoughts.
What's down?
Oh yeah. Let me play this because I want to see like what why did he say like what changed? Do you feel his position back then is kind of different from based off what like the recent shit you heard? Like his whole position on it? Bang.
Which recent one? You about to play it?
Yeah, I'm about to play the one I'm about to play. I'm gonna play it real quick. It's only 30 seconds.
I love Gunna.
See, that's the thing. People don't understand the relationship. They got this thing saying that Gunna is a rat and he's done this and done that.
No, but see, let me try to help the attorney clarify that a little simpler.
Okay.
Gunna hasn't done anything whatsoever that can hurt us on this case. Period.
How do you feel about Gunna?
So what? I'm confused because his position.
Let it finish. Let it ride. Let it. Come
No,
on, you
no, that
gotta
was
hear
it.
what
It
he
was just
says
about to
about
loop.
that.
No, it was that was the end of it. It's just about to loop. I got the full thing, but it's like 3 hours. I got to sift through it real quick. She was talking to that man for 3 hours.
And it don't matter what if God says that the nigga this and that and the third. The nigga is a rat, nigga. Ain't no justifying that shit. Point blank fucking period. The whole fucking world know it. If you
I
fucking
want to
5 years old and you able to hear and distinguish what the fuck he said, you're gonna understand what the fuck what that shit is ratting, nigga. I don't give a fuck
see.
if Young Thug father, if the fucking president say that shit, nigga. Shit don't mean nothing.
I'm trying to get the thing because I need more content. I don't really need content. But.
The nigga energy actually ain't changed. I don't understand what you're asking with that.
No, not the energy, the position, like his position.
His position ain't changed. On the first clip that you played, he said he was gonna anybody that was connected to that case, his goal was to protect all of them.
That's what I said. I don't know if you was by your phone, but I had said that. I was like, it makes sense because he did say.
I'm just gonna tell you this right here, man. Whatever the nigga
Mhm.
trying to do, I know what he trying to do. He should have been came out and did this shit, dog. I don't know why he coming out now. Whatever you was doing, old man, you should have been came out and did it, man.
All right, let me see if I could pinpoint this shit. This shit is long as fuck.
Shit. She asked him. She asked him the question.
Yeah, she asked how he feel. Okay, I think this one she got the super chats.
Pop said Gunna ain't did shit wrong.
Yeah,
That nigga tripping. That once he identified nigga thugging them as a gang nigga when they saying nigga they ain't no gang nigga. That was the whole that to me that was the icing on it. If somebody else got a bigger part, that's cool. Point that bitch out. But nigga, when he said they was a gang, when they saying they not no gang, nigga, that was the biggest thing to me, for sure. Cause then they trying to pit Thug as the gang leader, the organization leader, and he gonna say yeah we is a gang. That nigga's a bitch.
Man, hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. I just not realized, dog. You motherfucking right. Pop, man, you niggas better quit playing with Pops. That's why I said CEO. That's his album. What the fuck is you niggas? What are you supposed to do? Shit on his own product?
there we go. We just connected the dots.
You just picking that up. That's why I said he should have been did the shit, nigga.
I didn't know he was the CEO till I just played that clip.
He
You
the
know,
owner. He just said that he's the owner.
He
But
ain't had to
if you're
been
gonna
do
come out
shit.
and say all this shit, you
He
should have
ain't
been
had to
did that.
been do shit. She asked him
He
the
doing
question.
that shit for other shit too, not just that. Believe that. He
She
ain't just
asked
doing it
him.
just because he wants to let the whole world know that he's the CEO. He wants to let the whole world know something else too. That's why I'm saying he should have been did it.
You just did the interview and she the one who asked him the question. I don't think he would have mentioned Gunna if she wouldn't have asked him nothing about Gunna.
But hey, if that nigga like Thug at all, he might be a sharp nigga. And I ain't gonna lie, you know what? Gunna ain't did nothing wrong. Especially when I'm a CEO. Hell no, we ain't got no problem with Gunna. I love Gunna. He ain't did nothing wrong. You motherfucking right. If I'm in that position, I ain't gonna say nothing crazy on no interview, no nothing. Yeah, we love Gunna. He ain't did nothing wrong. Cause something happened to him, then what they gonna be on? Not saying that's what's going on. I'm just saying this. I think of the situation like shit. I ain't even going. I wouldn't speak bad on his name either. Now I had to double back on what I said. Like
Hey, my
we know
nigga,
Gunna this.
ain't nothing different than a nigga trapping, putting everything in his mama name, man. Same
That's
shit.
a fact. That's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying? When shit get hot, nigga, nothing's gonna come back on you. Everything is in her name.
Yeah, I see what you saying on that too. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Nah, that's the only reason I believe that this and that nigga he really the CEO because I think that under the circumstance.
Yo, bang. I'm looking at the paperwork right now, the Georgia Secretary of State, right?
Yeah.
And the manager on the LLC is Jeffrey Williams, not Jeffrey Williams Sr., but you can play off of that. You know what I'm saying? He can still take that and make it his so it won't be Thugger. You know what I'm saying? Because it say
I
Jeffrey
don't
Williams.
even know if he a junior
Yeah,
though.
but
But
different
Jeff,
socials and all that shit play a big part too when you're
yeah,
dealing
but
with
you don't
LLC.
put that on your paperwork though. You don't put that on
Let
your
me
paperwork.
see. Let me see if he a junior.
Well, Jeffrey Williams Sr. is a senior. I can Google his name.
Uh,
Thug daddy name is Jeffrey Williams Sr.
well, man.
But Thug name not Jeffrey Williams Jr.
Oh, I see
But
what you're saying.
how long ago did they do the update though? Because if you all you got to do is
Nah, I'm saying it's been on there. It's been from the original from 2016 and 2018. It's been on there.
Hey, tell me this though. If the
nah.
nigga,
So see, cuz now I
Yo,
don't think that he was always. I don't think that he was always the CEO. I think that they just made him the CEO
what?
since he been locked up.
Yeah, I don't think they don't have him as CEO. You know, with the LLCs they use titles like manager and members.
Yeah,
You know, like managing director. So they got Jeffrey
Nah, you
Williams.
can put yourself as a CEO. You can put yourself
But
as
got
a
the
CEO
CEO, you
too.
got the CFO. It's a couple things in
bro,
that bitch.
bro, when you do okay, what I'm saying on this paperwork right here, right? Dude,
Mm-hmm.
just a manager, and a manager in the LLC mean like that's a top guy.
that's the person that's in
Right. Yeah. That's
charge.
that's like that's a nigga that can make decisions with nigga
Right.
probably and a nigga that's
That's
probably
equivalent
getting
to
a
a
percentage.
CEO. If you want to, that's the same shit. Just the legal jargon is manager or member or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Of
you
the
got the
LLC.
manager and the member, right? Yeah.
Facts. And you got Jeffrey Williams as that there, bro.
But
Yeah,
see,
there you go.
that's thug though, and I say that might be I think that they just made the nigga the CEO since dude been locked up.
Hey,
So I
bang.
don't.
But what I'm wondering about that is like, if they saying the whole organization, you feel me, is a gang and shit, don't they start freezing assets and shit? Like I would think if he was to put that shit on his dad shit in the middle of an investigation, to put his dad.
Yeah, that would be too late. But what T Cuz is saying, if that name is the same, they don't have to update nothing. They could just go off that name.
Yeah, I feel what T Cuz is saying too.
Whoever the
That's why
name is, it could be
but
Thug
it's not the same
or
because he
his
said that
father.
he a senior, right?
Yeah, but the
But it doesn't
paperwork
say
say
that on there.
right.
It
It
You
just
says
don't
says
have to
Jeffrey
put
Jeffrey
them
Williams.
Williams.
semantics on there, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
It just
and
says it don't say senior or junior.
Right.
I see what you saying. Like me and my pops got the same whole name, so we could be saying his business mine really.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta prove that.
That's a sticky situation.
It really
Like I
is.
said, if I'm the CEO right now, nigga got the #1 album, shit, any kind of like breaking records with the streams right now, and shit, streaming the more than Thug album, Baby and Dirt combined, all this type of shit. Shit, I'm pushing that shit too. Fuck it, we going all the way out. We need the paper. We need all the money we can get right now. Nah,
That's on the business aspect. I feel you. I'm like shit, there's some gangster shit going on the low. I'm like in reality, like that. The music side is cool, but I'm like, man, nigga ain't about to show that hand, man. Niggas ain't. I don't know. Maybe that shit might just be cool, and they might be focused on the music. But to me,
nigga word more alive than dead, man. Nigga word more happy than sad, and on the run. Business is
yeah,
business.
and no. That you right, bang for civilian shit, yeah. But if a nigga in this shit, that's what it is. It ain't no, oh nigga happy more better. Like nigga did that. They gotta pay for what they did. I don't
Motherfucking right,
know.
nigga gotta pay for what they did. But until then, while we in this music business, we gonna conduct business because the shit that you talking about is personal.
Right. That's facts.
The nigga dropped the album. We want the album to flop. It's out. It's a YSL project.
Oh, yeah, we pushing that. You right. You right.
YSL put that out.
And plus, he can't say nothing to go against Gunna. You can't say it in the interview. Like that's on some. That's down there dry snitching. You know what I'm saying? And that's not looking good as far as the CEO speaking down on your artist. Like it ain't something happened
That
to him.
nigga
Like I
don't
say, it's
probably
always
know how
that
to be
factor.
no CEO. It's just what it is, like on for the circumstance. Like I said, but that nigga just put it in the tub. That nigga probably don't even know what the fuck
Them
to
niggas
say,
probably
bro.
told him what to say. Nigga, he don't know what the fuck going on.
Here, let me see if it's some more context. I got the full thing and the timestamp.
I ain't gonna tell y'all when I'm gonna drop because I don't know who all listening right now.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna have to be a shot. You know, somebody just said, "Don't tell too much."
Oh yeah, Gigi said that. Gigi said
Yeah,
don't say too much.
yeah. So I don't know who listening. I don't want them to get the word downtown before I get it out.
No, okay.
I want them to be there and receive their letters first.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, but people, we better learn the laws, man, and we better start exercising our laws and our rights.
Oh, look who's in the chat. Tasha's in the chat. She said, hey Pop.
What's up, Tasha? What's up?
Okay, Courtney said, how do you feel about Gunna?
I love Gunna.
See, that's the thing. People don't understand the relationship. They got this thing saying that Gunna's a rat and he's done this and done that.
But see, let me try to help the attorney clarify that a little simpler.
Okay.
Gunna hasn't done anything whatsoever that can hurt us on this case. Period.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Gunna, first of all, for all of you who are listening, you have different types of attorneys. You got attorneys that are trial lawyers. You got attorneys that are plea lawyers. You got attorneys that are lawyers who just practice law on a criminal base. The only thing they want to do is satisfy a case.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Mr. What's his name was saying. The lawyers sometimes what people don't understand is sometimes your lawyer can take a plea for you. And when he present that plea to you, he's gonna tell you everything convincing to make you think that plea is what you need to take.
Mm-hmm.
And you being the type of person that Gunna is, you trust your lawyer. Gunna is not a street kid. He's not a kid that's down like that. So if his lawyer make it sound appealing to him, he's gonna believe that because he trusts his lawyer. All right. Mm-hmm. Now, what you all don't know is Gunna has a recorded plea.
Mm-hmm.
And in his recorded plea, he states, I'm not taking a plea deal because I'm not leaving my brother in jail. They just didn't let y'all hear that part.
What do you mean?
So says that?
Yeah, so what his lawyer did was his lawyer agreed to the alpha plea for him not to have to testify, for him not to have to do nothing to be released from this case. Right now, Gunna can separate himself from this case permanently. Guess how?
How?
Just by doing his community service. Once he finishes his community service, he's done with this case.
So has he done any of it yet?
I don't have a clue. I told him 4 times you need to start doing that community service and get it over with. So you can be done with this case. See, anytime you take a plea, once you satisfy that plea deal, you through with the case. You through with your case.
Because he didn't have that long probation things like those other ones had.
No, because he took pleas on a different note. He didn't take pleas, understand this. She asked him, this was her question to him. This is what got everybody thrown off because they stopped listening after she asked him this question. She said, is YSL a business and a game? That should have sent a red flag up to everybody then. Why would she ask him something like that?
Because it's 2-part question. So then he's answering the first part, she added this.
There you go. Now, just like the attorney said, the only thing he was told to do was say, yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Don't you know, if I say, okay, Sylvia, everything I asked you, I want you to say yes, or yes, sir, or yes, Mr. Williams, or yes, Big Jeff, or whatever. I can see him right now and say, Sylvia, the sky blue, what you gonna say?
Yes.
Sylvia, do you drive a car?
Yes.
Sylvia, do you park your car and walk to the courthouse, or do you walk to the courthouse?
I'm saying yes. So
Okay. Okay. Thank you. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah, and all I'm supposed to be saying is yes,
It's
but you
yes.
get a 2-part question, so
I
I'm saying
can ask you many. I can ask you all type of shit. Cause I know the only thing you're gonna say is yes.
yes. Okay, I got you. I got you.
But now you heard her say, "Is YSL a gang or a business? A business and a gang?" He said, "Yes, ma'am."
You know what? I'm gonna pull up that the
She didn't.
transcript.
She didn't. She didn't. She didn't follow it up by saying. So what you're saying is you are openly admitting that you are a YSL gang member. She didn't ask him that not one time.
Okay, I have to go pull up the transcript. You know I have the transcript, so
Yeah, she didn't ask him. She didn't ask him was he a gang member of YSL. She didn't ask him to confirm none of that.
yeah.
Now, what is the snitch part of it?
They
It
just
ain't
heard,
none.
yeah, they just heard him say that.
Yes, you just heard a man say yes. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
But she didn't specify. She threw it in there because she knew he was just gonna say yes.
Because they told him to say yes.
There you go.
I got you. I got you.
And as soon as he said that, everybody stopped listening.
Yeah.
Because nobody heard this part of his plea deal in the end. She said, and you do understand that. She said, and you do understand that you don't have to testify against not one person only in this indictment. So what the harm at?
Mm.
Then she also said, nor do you have to testify for the state or whoever else, this, that, and other. And if so, if upon being asked to testify, like the lawyer saying, he can be subpoenaed to testify.
Mm-hmm.
Still. But guess what stipulation they put in his plea?
What?
All he got to do is I plead the fifth, and they can't ask him no more questions.
Yeah.
Okay. So what the harm at?
But people don't understand it. They just, they do clickbaits and things like that and make it sound worse than what it is. So they want to put the narrative out there that he's a rat, and then got people running after him saying he's a rat. Yeah.
Thank you. So, but what did he?
Thank you. It's crazy. Hey, what do y'all think about this so far? I just had to pause it, to gather my thoughts a little bit.
Can somebody tell me exactly what Gunna said now? Because now I'm confused.
Shit crazy.
I think it's a spin move. What y'all think, though, man? It's just my opinion. I ain't a street nigga, but I think he's a spin move. I mean, we heard the tape. I mean, it's on audio. Nobody got no thoughts what they heard so far?
A nigga a fucking rat.
That's
Bro,
a
why is
fact.
he just like, all right?
Nobody really like y'all niggas just gonna sit there and not say nothing.
Yeah, like I'm
Like,
trying to say, like, yo, like, what's going on? Why?
fuck, man.
I mean,
Why
it
is he
makes no sense. The
justifying?
father's going so hard. The lady asked, right, point blank, is YSL a gang? He said yes. So why is he saying a business and a gang? That's not what I heard. Or so I'm asking somebody to tell me if I heard something wrong.
Hell no, you didn't hear
I
wrong.
ain't listening to nobody that says instead of community, he says community. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Yeah, it sound like it's
Yeah.
fake though. Like it don't sound
I don't
authentic. I
want to
don't
listen
know.
to none of that shit.
You said don't sound authentic.
He's
Like it
trying to
don't
clean
sound
them
like
up.
he trying to be funny, kind of trolling. I don't know. It just don't sound. It don't sound real, so I don't really take him serious. So I don't know. I don't know. Like y'all believe him? Y'all think what he's saying is real? Like y'all believe it? Y'all believe him?
Like, all right, I see Bane's point when he said, all right, he the CEO of YSL, but once he got into the whole justification shit, like trying to explain, like really explain the shit, that's when it's like, all right, bro, like what's going on? Because I heard what I heard from the courtroom. He said everybody didn't hear one specific part. What like what part did we miss?
He was in there telling. He said they was a gang. He said, "Yes, ma'am."
And then I don't like how he tried to compare them asking him is YSL a gang and him saying yes to somebody asking you is your car blue and you saying yes. Like how, that don't even compare, bro.
Yeah, I don't have a damn clue what old man was talking about.
He said he did all he had to say was yes, ma'am, the whole time. I don't think so, unless they got that in writing. She said, "Was they a gang?" And he said, "Yes, ma'am." So
He agreed to a lot. So the shit that we heard him talking with the judge, there's shit that was cut off that we didn't hear.
no, that was it.
I
So
didn't
that's
think.
what it sounds like he's saying, bro. He's saying everybody didn't hear a part. It cut off
But
before everybody did
Right?
hear part.
even if we miss that part, it don't make difference on what we heard that he
Yeah,
said.
that's what, bro. Like this is why it's kind of crazy to me. It's like he really justifying this shit. Like,
Homeboy telling us stuff we heard we didn't hear either, or he
yeah,
adding
that's
shit
what I'm
in.
saying. Like he
So
trying
either
to
way,
say
it's
my
some fucked up shit.
he trying to he trying to say my ears
Here's what
didn't.
I'm saying. Even if there is 5 or 10 seconds that we have not heard, it does not take away that when that lady said YSL is a gang, this nigga said yes. So regardless of whatever was said, when she said that, is the YSL a gang? And he responded, yes, that was it.
Yeah. So what the old man talking about?
He's
Yeah.
trying to say we didn't hear what we heard and our ears play tricks on us, and we all missed one specific
And we
part.
missed the end.
Yeah, we missed that. We missed the important part. It cut off right before the important part was said.
So
Apparently.
then if we miss the and business, he should have said yes, no. That nigga said one yes, which blanketed the whole statement.
Is
I don't give a
YSL a gang? No. Period.
And that nigga said yes,
Yes, ma'am.
bro.
yes, ma'am.
The full context is worse than the soundbite. I ain't even gonna lie, because that justification shit is kind of crazy. Because now he trying to play on intelligence and shit. Like niggas ain't hear that clip 100 times and heard what they fucking heard.
Now I know Thug in there fighting for his life, but has he made a statement either way as to how he feels about Ghana or, you know, any of this?
I don't think he can.
I thought his sister said something though when it first happened.
Yeah, I thought so too. I really did. I don't think he fucking with the nigga, but
Yeah, I think she clarified that it wasn't a play, like it wasn't something agreed upon. You know what I'm saying?
So is this justification taking it too far? Like it's one thing to say you love Gunna, you support Gunna, whatever. But once you start justifying like his actions and what he implementing your son in, is kind of like a money over morals thing in my opinion. I don't know. That's just me. What y'all
That's
think?
on them. If they're able to sleep at night, it don't matter. It don't matter what we believe in. That's gonna be on them. So we all have our morals and principles that we live on as men and women in this life. So if that's how they roll and that's how they gonna go to sleep at night, go ahead and let them.
What they supposed to say? Fuck Gunna, he a snitch. What they supposed to say?
Nah,
Right.
nah. See, I ain't saying they supposed to say that, but I'm just saying like, and I paused it. The man still explaining that he's trying to he's trying to make like he's trying to clean it like, bruh.
That's cause it's chess, man. That's cause
man,
it's
that
chess. What
man
the fuck they
old
gonna
man.
say? It's either they do that and clean it up, or they say this nigga is snitch, basically. Nigga, if you put him as a snitch, nigga, you put him in danger. Facts.
A nigga only talking because his name is involved, not involved, but he's calling himself the
The
CEO of this
CEO.
thing. Right?
Yeah.
Other than that, he can give two fucks about Gunna or none of that shit. Believe that. That nigga old, nigga.
What was the shit he said? Was the shit he saying? I mean, did some of the shit have merit though? As
We
far as
all,
like,
the whole world heard the fucking clip. The whole world heard what Gunna said. It's just up to you and what you know what I mean.
Yeah, to let him
What
claim. Yeah.
principles and morals that you stand on, and you can just go off of that. You understand what I'm saying? But we all know what the fuck that nigga did.
Hey, I just got in here. Y'all talking about that link up top?
That
Yeah,
nigga,
we just heard the full context.
if a motherfucker think that Gunna ain't tell, that means you will tell too.
Hey, I watched that shit the other day. You know what it sounds like the father's doing? Because I don't know if you guys caught. I don't know if you guys just listened to certain parts, but when I was watching it, he said like Gunna wasn't really a street dude. Like he was just trusting his lawyer because
Yeah, yeah, I heard that
he's
too.
not really.
Yeah, but he wasn't really a street dude that was
It's
claiming
why
Crip,
he
right?
thought he was trying to do that. He wasn't a street dude, so it's not snitching. That's what it kind of sounded like to me.
But wasn't he a Crip? I don't know too many Crips that's not street dudes.
That's what he was rolling up.
Oh, miss me with all that bullshit.
Saying I agree. I'm just saying that's what I caught from it. Like he was trying to pull that route. You know what I mean?
Should I keep the tape roll? I'm gonna keep the tape roll. Fuck it. This shit just sounds so crazy to me. I don't know, cause I fucking heard what I fucking heard, man. What's good, Todd?
Yeah, no, he definitely snitched.
What
Todd in
happened
here.
now?
I swear to God, I was just about to ping you in here too.
What happened now?
We got this old nigga over here justifying this shit, man.
What old
Justifying
nigga?
Talking
Gunna.
about that thug. I mean, Gunna ain't tell.
Man, Gunna been a rat, and Gunna is Thug boyfriend, so I mean, Thug might not
Oh
be
man.
tripping.
All
You
right,
might
keep
want to hold.
play the
You know,
content,
you
man,
know,
because this
You
nigga
you
here
know,
going.
you know.
wanted it.
Most niggas let their bitch go home.
All right, I got the full content. Let me
Yeah,
play that.
let keep playing it, man. What the fuck?
I love Gunna.
See, that's the thing. People don't understand the relationship. They got this thing saying that Gunna is a rat and he's done this and done that, but
No, but see, let me try to help the attorney clarify that a little simpler.
okay.
Gunna hasn't done anything whatsoever that can hurt us on this case. Period.
Yes, he did.
Gunna, first of all, for all of you who are listening, you have different types of attorneys. You got attorneys that are trial lawyers. You got attorneys that are plea lawyers. You got attorneys that are lawyers who just practice law on a criminal base. The only thing they want to do is satisfy a case.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Mr. What's his name was saying. The lawyers sometimes what people don't understand is sometimes your lawyer can take a plea for you. And when he present that plea to you, he's
Stop
gonna
that
tell
shit right
you
there.
everything convincing to
You don't
make
gotta
you
take
think
it
that
if he
that
present it to
plea
you,
is.
nigga.
Go ahead, Todd. What you got to say? What's up,
So
man?
listen. First of all, he full of shit. He sound like he drunk because he said Gunna didn't do nothing to hurt the case. You testified that YSL's a gang. Boom. You made it a criminal enterprise. Second of all, your lawyer don't take nothing that you don't fucking sign. You ain't never got to talk on the case, but you gonna sign every fucking
You gotta
document.
sign the papers, yeah, and you don't gotta
So what we
fucking
talking
accept the
about?
plea. You don't have to accept shit, nigga.
So
Just
what we
because he
talking
came to
about?
you with that plea, you don't gotta take it, nigga.
Where that
You
nigga?
can fire that nigga to get the fuck
I
away
thought
from
that
you.
was a nigga in this room. Yeah, that's a wine head dude.
Hey, just like I said in the chat too, right? Even if you telling and they decide to use it or
You
not to
still
use
gotta
it,
sign an
you still.
initial.
I know, but I'm
So
saying you
let me
still
tell you how
wrong.
riding go, right?
No matter if what you told them's gonna lock up.
No, listen, this how riding go. This is why I don't understand when niggas say I ain't know. You ain't know. Nigga, you wrote your own statement, you initialed it, and you signed it after they read it and wrote the charges up. You gonna name and initial every day. They're gonna ask you for your name, your date of birth, your initials. You gonna so you sign if you gonna sign a rat fucking indictment like you sign any type of paperwork. If you ever got a check, sign here, initial here. Same fucking procedure. Anything you tell the police, any kind of statement you give them, right?
So for a nigga to tell you he didn't know what he was doing, he lying. I mean, he just ain't ready to accept it though. But I mean, like, what's the deal with Young Thug though? Because this one I'm not understanding. Everybody else home. The other nigga
This
got the
old
light
nigga
sitting like
here
a
is
tree.
saying that he's the
Take their time to practice and talk retarded and play slow. It's because I have autism and you want somebody to feel sorry for you, bitch. Not I.
That's what I'm
Shit
saying.
funny.
I get it. Hey, you know what I'm saying, Todd? I give young niggas a chance, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a producer, so
Some
I'll
niggas,
listen to the
if
shit.
you
But
good, you
if it
good
don't
though. I ain't
if it
taking
don't
nothing away
grab
from
me,
a nigga that's good.
if if it grab me, it grab me. But I'm just saying, as
I
far as
know a lot of no
Osiris,
name
bro.
niggas,
Hey, bro.
but
As
I'm talking
far as
about like
Osiris, though.
mainstream rappers right now. Man,
Yeah, bro.
yeah, dude had a
For
song
real.
called "It's Me" and Valentine. How you get dropped from a major label? That mean you was a flop. I mean, all that bread you run around talking about you got from the people. You done burned them people money up. They probably gave him a half a ticket. You feel me? Let's say they
My bad.
fucked $1 million. Let's say they fucked $1 million up on it. How much you think he walked away with?
All I'm saying is I got homies that flock houses to get $500,000, bro. So at the end of the day, they blow that shit in about 2-3 months. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Possibly. Nah, you ain't gonna blow no. You gotta be doing some real investing to blow 2 million. This is 2 million. I mean 200,000.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah,
niggas is buying Harleys and flipping old schools, all kind of shit, bro. And they be
yeah.
back
But
doing
I'm
the
not.
same shit in a
I'm a
couple months,
different
bro.
type of nigga. All right, yeah. I guess different for niggas who don't know. Well, I wish a nigga would give me $100,000 in a car and tell me build it for him. Well, I promise you, I'm gonna walk away with about 60 bands. Man, you can take 40,000 away. You know I do my own work, but $40,000 in one car is a lot of money. If you know how to buy the right shit, you gonna run out of money. All right, say he won't let the interior. Let me write it off for you. I'm gonna find the best nigga. Tell the nigga I'm buying my own material. Right? I got I got 3,500 for you. I know I can get the material for about another $2,000. So I'm 55 just on the guts. Right? Okay, you know I hook up music and shit myself. I know how to put all the iPads and all that dumbass shit in. Right? They got a company called Hook and Plug and Play. Right? All that shit for the low. Boom. All right. Some niggas ain't gonna want to hear that I'm getting you out of the game like this because plug and play big right now. You can order that shit from your house and just plug it up and snap it in. They see you the case, everything. Okay, boom. Look, that's inside wheels, right? Buy your wheels off your LLC. Get them at a wholesale price. So Forges, you could call the Forge company with your LLC, and you can get a nice Forge wheels for about 7 bands. Close. They're gonna try to hit you for 10, but you can find the right wheel, right? You get a decent wheel for about 7 bands, right? You can get an
With
old
tires, right?
wheel.
With tires, right?
No. The tire's gonna run you about another 1,200. So that's 6 on wheels, right? So that's 6, 5. So we had $11,000. Remember, you gave me 100 grand. So what we down left to now? Paint. Keep it gangster. You want a sunroof in this bitch? All right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go buy a whole car the auction order a panoramic roof off eBay. You hear me? Get that bitch reconditioned and drop that bitch in your shit. All right, so
And how
all
much
right,
is the
let's
nigga
let's
supposed to
put
be
him at
blowing? You said like 2 million a month.
100 grand on the car. I don't give a fuck. That's too much money to put in the
Yeah,
car,
ain't
Jill.
nobody
I mean, you got to
blowing
be
no
doing
two
something.
million a month, nigga. That shit is just absurd. Unless you a
You got to.
fucking
That's what I'm
celebrity.
saying. You got to be doing some real
Yeah.
custom. I see like them graphic low
You know
riders with
what
all
two
the pumps
million
and the
dollars
action
is?
and all this frame out shit. Boy,
Yeah,
listen,
like I don't know
listen.
what the fuck going on.
No, 200. We talking about 200 grand. We talking about half quarter ticket.
Oh, 200 grand.
I'm at 200 grand. But I'm trying to show you 100 in a car is a lot that where I already have a car. That's not count when you buy a car and put money into on a bill. Yeah, but you telling me you give me a car and you talking about you want to put 100 grand in there. You're gonna run out of shit to do this,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Real shit.
Now it
Yeah,
happened
you
to
ain't
some
got to put
nigga, you
you
know.
ain't got to put 100 grand in a car to
But
get
this how nigga sweet
straight.
dick, right? Nigga Nigga tell you drop him the call for 75. Nigga make that nigga knock off 25 and off the top in the beginning. Then toward the back end when you start liking the call and we need to do a few more things and nigga bump you up and get that money that they some of that money that they spent. So if you give him 75 and you spend 25, he gonna find a way to get that 25 back out you. At least 15. That's good business though, but that's business. You pay for what you don't know.
Real shit. The nigga that's doing it gotta make money too.
Almost definitely. Nah. If you talking about some building a Chevelle or a lowrider, nah, the parts cost on that type of shit, and you know that's America's car. They tell you America's car the Corvette, but it's really the Chevelle. If my partner had a Chevelle, I kept on telling him, but when the white boys gonna steal his car, we used to go to the Van Nuts car shows all over California. Man, let me tell you something. Well, I watch white people walk up, cash money in their pocket with stupid ass thong sandals on and motherfucking a stupid ass t-shirt. Take 60 for a pull out bands out his fucking pocket. You hear me? Niggas walk around with the little bank envelope deal, the little leather pouch, money. Take it off your hands right now, because it was a numbers. It was a numbers car and it was super clean. Only thing he did was stroke the motor. You hear me?
Hmm.
He had a stroke 454 in that bitch. And guess what? That bitch was a dog. You hear me?
How much that joint cost? Like brand new for a
Oh,
454.
you can get 100 grand for that car.
Not for a
Listen,
454 for the
rolling
engine.
chassis 60. Listen, a rolling chassis, a straight rolling chassis rust bucket about 40 bands. If you got some fenders on it and no motor, without the grill and the lights, you still get 60 bands. Put together in halfway decent condition, you can get about 100 for it. Them bitches selling Barrett Jackson for $150,000 and shit. Like,
Yeah, I believe it.
I cannot believe that. Why you better not play with
I
me like that?
said eat that $40,000
I
out,
never,
nigga.
ever give you that type of money for that. I don't believe in shit like that. I'll find something else.
Yeah, but if you into that type of shit, you know how
Yeah, I
niggas be.
know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Listen, this is what I know, right? You go to Chevy and ask them to buy LS, they're gonna tell you 30 bands, right? Me, I'm gonna go buy a car at the auction, a vet, a C7, C6, whatever the fuck. I'm gonna pull the motor out. I'm gonna rework that bitch. It take $1,300 to zero any motor out. Damn near. When I mean by zero, like, well, I ain't gonna say every motor, but listen, say 2 grand, you can zero motor. I'm giving a nigga labor, bench time, and parts. And if it's the LS, I don't need, and really I don't need you to do nothing on the LS. And in foreign cars, I buy a new motor. You know what I mean? Like, you couldn't bring me no bands talking about, oh, my timing belt broke. Girl, you need a motor. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Take it to somebody else who want to play with that goofy shit. I ain't got the time to waste. This shit already gonna take a lot of time. I'm gonna drop that bitch in and pull up. Yeah, I ain't even gonna show you the vet, Jill. I'm waiting on the wheels to come in. I'm gonna show you this bitch. I'm gonna show you a car built, nigga.
What
You
kind of
saw it in
car
the
you
beginning.
building, man? I hope you ain't building no V4 cylinders, man.
Oh no, I don't know what that is, man. I build Fiats,
Man, you
Oh
building them
Gremlins,
yeah.
Pintos over
Nigga
there?
said a Fiat,
yeah,
nigga.
Fiats, Gremlins, Mavericks, Deuce and a Quarter, shit like that. Remember the Pinto?
Man, what
You
about
remember
the
everybody know me the
Datsuns, man?
Pinto.
You
Yeah,
fucking
I
with the
remember it.
Datsuns?
The Dodge, yeah, my daddy love a Nissan, man. Yeah, I fuck with that type of shit. You hear me?
Remember back in
I,
the day, them
I,
little
I've been thinking about
Fiats?
doing what you was doing, getting into shoeing horses and shit. You know?
Oh, shit.
That's what your ass do, man.
Yeah, remember back in the day, them little Fiats?
Yeah. I know you ain't been here. And I know you're a water lover because they tell me you ride some manatees and whales and shit.
Hey,
So I was
man.
like, yes, my
Hell
boy
no,
could do
that's
it.
what you
I saw
do,
you on
man.
YouTube.
Hey, I saw you on Crocodile Dundee, man.
Y'all
Hey,
niggas
my
crazy.
nigga too be wrestling with the hippos and alligators and shit, man. Hey, too, the only southern nigga I know wrestling stingrays.
I said, they said, man, they got a nigga. They say they got a nigga out there catching swordfish with his bare hands. I said, wait, they say he out there close to Long Beach. He jump in the night with the water. If you come back with him on his back, I said, oh, that's pure boy. Yeah, I know him. Yeah, come back and make swordfish burgers and shit. Yeah,
Yeah, remember the Fiat
on
127?
my little 40. Boy, I don't fuck with the
nigga
Fiat.
out here
I know
making
about the few
buffalo
Fiat.
burgers and shit,
That nigga
yeah.
said he
No,
fucking.
I had a bitch at the Fiat. Only thing I liked about that car, Jill, that bitch was like an oversized go kart, but a nigga never suspect you in that bitch. A nigga wouldn't even look twice at that little
Yo,
piece
they
of shit.
had the little
You put some
button
tint
from
on
back in the day. They used to have the little button. That shit used to be like, it sound like it's about to turn on. And
it.
so we was like
Yeah.
5 years old. One of us would get in that motherfucker and somebody would push it. And we just press that button, act like we driving that
It's a starter. Mm-hmm.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of them cars been around a long time. It's like
that's
Saab. You
back
know,
in
the
the
people who
day
design
shit.
Saab
Yeah.
built helicopters or jets or something. That's what a Saab cockpit looked like, an airplane. Mm-hmm. And you know what else was a stupid car? Mazda had that dumbass rotary engine. That's why 323s and the proteges and shit. When the motor go in that shit, it's over with. You can't even find nobody to fix that shit. It is really a simple motor. You hear me? It's a basic simple motor. It's just a triangle block that go around on the inside. Yeah, it's not like a regular motor with connecting rods and all that shit. That bitch just let in air, fuel, boom, keep it pushing.
Talking about every Mazda or like the RX-7 or something.
I don't think they rotary. I knew it was the Protege, the 323. They rev up high though. You can build big, put a turbo on them. They can do some shit. Now they can get the full 1,800 horses. The Vietnamese niggas slick. Like don't sleep on them niggas. Now, hear me? Yeah. So I'm a Honda man, bro. I'm basic. Honda, Acura, Infinities, sports car, anything that's gonna sell. Sporty look, luxury, speed, all into one. Cause I ain't gonna lie, Maseratis and all that shit just don't catch my attention like that. Like
Maseratis
I
are
don't
ugly.
know.
If you really want to be
I
technical.
mean, I know. Yeah, it's an overpriced piece of shit.
Yeah, it's an
I'd take a
overpriced little
Volvo
piece.
first, and that bitch, a Volvo is a light skinned bitch from France. That
Was it?
bitch is high maintenance, you hear me?
I thought
Volvo's
Volvo was British.
I think Volvo's German and
No, it's a German coat, but
German
I'm
or
saying
British?
though, but that bitch, yeah, it's
they
German.
got the
But that
Oh,
bitch
okay.
it's
like
German.
Beyonce. That bitch like trying to take care of Beyonce.
They said that's
You hear me?
My first car was a Volvo. That bitch was sturdy as a
The next
motherfucker
thing to that
too.
bitch gonna be the Benz. They're gonna be the Benz, BMW Fluky, depending on what model you get. Don't fuck with none of them 7 and 6 series. La. Well, then maybe some of the new ones. I like the new one they come out with, but they better than Mercedes. Mercedes, every time you at the doctor, having a Mercedes like fucking with a cancer patient. One day that bitch good, tomorrow that bitch need to go to the doctor. That bitch, man, that bitch gonna hurt you up out the blue. Nigga, this how cute they get with it. You get to start your car, you get a signal. Update needed. Who the fuck you talking about update? Let me show you. I'm gonna up this bitch and get rid of it. I'm gonna up and run this motherfucker into something. What you talking about? Update, calling limp mode and shit. The computer. What kind of bullshit you got? You got USB ports and shit up here. And I can go download something on a flash drive, right? This how flunk it is. I mean, fluke it is. You can go download the shit on a flash drive. Go back in your car, raise your armrest, put the car in, turn it on, let it load, turn the car off, touch the brake, start the bitch up, pull on about your business.
Yo, two. I got a 2001 BMW 7 Series. It
You
got a
need 2 gallons of gas.
fuck all that. I ain't worried about that. We ain't we live. when
2 gallons of
look,
gas
Burn
and
that
it
option
got a
on.
one.
fucking look. It got a transmission fail. It keeps saying that. That's why I don't want to fuck with it. It just keeps saying
All
that.
right, so listen to this. The whole unit probably needs to be changed. It's an O2. It could be a stuck valve body. It could be the clutches could be going. It could be a cylinder,
So I
a
gotta change the
sensor,
whole tranny.
Yeah, once you
or
open it,
rebuild.
nigga, once you
Nah, I'm
rebuild
not
it,
fucking.
nigga, you can't
Nah,
just
I ain't fucking. I
Yeah,
ain't
change
fucking.
listen.
one
Let me
thing.
tell you something how the transmission game works. This is why I say change it. If you send it to a transmission shop, I don't give a fuck if it's one sensor in that bitch that's bad. They
They're
gotta
gonna rebuild
overhaul
the
the
whole
whole
thing, yeah.
to warranty it exactly.
Yeah, once they open that bitch and start rebuilding, they're not just gonna
I
go and
had
fix
the
that.
nigga who taught me about transmission. I just found out that boy died. He started being an MMA fighter and got in a fight with him. Went to sleep and wake up. My boy Mario. But yeah, this one nigga boy, I ain't gonna lie. I could call this nigga on the phone, Jill. Mario, look what this bitch doing. Oh, you gonna need a T whoop, the whoop, a Torx bit, this and that, a special tool. I'll mail you one, let you use it, send it back to me. But I just nigga that showed me how to build transmission over the phone. I said, yeah, you a dog. You a dog, bitch. I'm talking about, he tell me what I'm looking at.
Nigga said over
I
the
be like, I'm gonna
phone.
call you on FaceTime. He said, I don't need you to call me on FaceTime. Just pay attention. He knew what color Tampa tape they got on him and everything. Like, the way they could tell you if the screw been moved.
Yeah, that's
You
crazy.
see the two bolts with the yellow? Only remove them, don't touch the pink ones. They can come out with the unit. Oh, yeah, this nigga's like, my nigga, man. Well, my nigga. But, that's business, bro. For you only live once. Enjoy this shit, but I like the simple shit. Like, nigga, I really want a pet bull. Not a pit bull, a pet bull. I'm talking about a full-size bull, you hear me?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Man, what the hell you gonna do with a pet bull, man?
Be an old nigga and keep a nigga out of my fucking yard. I ain't gotta worry about I ain't gotta
Mm.
worry about nigga creeping around them.
Gonna wake you up every
Uh-huh.
morning.
Listen, I'm gonna
Mm.
tell you another thing I want. I want a real billy goat. I'm talking about them aggressive bitches, the mean ones,
You
you
talking
hear
about
me?
the niggas that be on top
The
of
bitch
nigga
that if you
roof?
don't he gonna
Oh,
attack
you
you.
want them
The
mean
fighting,
ass?
the
Yeah.
fighting ones.
Yeah, that bitch you listen, talk about that bitch you gotta put a bell on him so you can hear him coming. So
That
you
nigga,
knock your ass up.
That
that
shit'll
nigga
kick the shit out of you.
run in your chest and break your chest cavity.
It'll kick the shit out you.
Yeah, I'm talking about that bitch. That bitch acting like a mountain goat. Everything in your yard, he gonna stand up. Don't put no car you like in the yard because he walking on that bitch. I'm talking about one of them. I'm talking about this bitch eat lawnmowers, he eat metal
That nigga fuck your
cans.
dog up
Like,
too.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, they had one in the junkyard. Right? That's why I'm trying to tell you. Listen, that bitch was on a string. Jill, that bitch was savage. You hear me? Talking about
Hell
that bitch look
yeah.
like straight Satan. You hear me? That boy had that hair. He always chewing to the side. Boy had a goatee with them horns. I said, yeah, that's Lucifer over there. That bitch, that's the devil, boy.
That nigga ready
And
to
listen,
go, nigga. He stay
that's
ready,
why I
so he
get
ain't
that
gotta
shit.
get ready.
That's why I get that. That's why I get that shit about the barrel from my accent, nigga. Man, what you got a barrel on that stupid motherfucker for? He said so you can hear him coming. Cause if he
Yeah,
catch you
exactly.
slipping,
I was just about to
catch you
say
there,
that
knock
shit.
your ass up. They sneaky. They catch you with your back. If you don't make eye contact and watch them, and they know you watching, and they think they catch you slipping, that bitch gonna creep up on you, fuck you up.
That shit'll fuck
Bitch
you
might
up.
knock you down and you eat the pants
Yeah,
off your
don't get
motherfucking ass
behind
when you
them.
creep.
Don't get behind them and get down where your face is right there where
Oh
where
yeah.
they can
If you
kick you.
challenge him, now
That
look, don't
nigga kick
square
the
off
shit
on him
out
now.
your ass, nigga.
You gonna trigger him. I know. I'm never gonna tell you to square off with the bitch. I'm just saying he just need to know that you see him. Because if he think he won't try you,
Get down to
yeah,
eye level with that motherfucker and see what happens.
off with your ass, you hear me? Simple shit like that, dogs and shit. Keep a nigga out your ear. But I think that you know where I get that from? Cause I be seeing the old white men be riding through Texas with what they be having they boys with the long horns and shit. So I want me an ignorant bitch.
Mm.
Put in the yard, that bitch gonna tear your car up. You hear me? Yeah, you don't like nobody with me.
That nigga gonna want to come in the
You
house,
gonna live
nigga.
Hey, you
around
gotta
here.
get some of them roosters too,
Doing the
man.
nigga.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That bull gonna want to come in the house, nigga. But if you
No,
want to
you
come
ever
in the
saw the man
crib,
had the buffalo
Hey,
jail used
you
to come
get
in
you
the
some
house?
roosters,
This
a
nigga
bill.
redid his house so the buffalo could fit through the house.
Hey man,
see,
get you
He
some
on YouTube.
fighting roosters, a
Now he
Billy
tripping. I
Goat,
ain't
and
with
a
all that.
buffalo. You good, man?
uh, uh,
Some roosters. You know
Yeah,
what I really
fight.
want though that I know we can't get? A silverback.
nigga, he gonna have nothing but violence in
I
that
know.
motherfucking yard, nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
type of shit.
That nigga say he
Listen,
want a silverback
you
for a
realize how,
pet.
you know what I do at nighttime, Gio, if I go to sleep? Look, I go listen. I go feed that boy. I go feed that boy. And for a snack, we gonna have banana pudding, smoke weed with that bitch. Let him hit. You know, these monkeys are smart. You hear me?
Nigga, I
Roll the
want
blunt,
one.
hit
I
that bitch
want a
with that
monkey.
boy, eat, dap him off, and leave. You ever tell the nigga watch the yard? That bitch, yeah, all right.
Nigga said, watch the yard. Yo, you stupid.
That bitch a serve. So you imagine you stealing and that big black bitch catch you and drag you around that motherfucker. Bitch, I'm gonna hear you hollering and loud. Bitch, we gonna bury your motherfucking ass tomorrow. You know the procedure. Throw you behind the fucking yard when you get finished. And put your
Shit.
stupid ass in the hole. What you doing coming around here touching, bitch? But nah, listen, you gotta go watch YouTube, bro, and just pay attention to monkeys, boy. Them bitches is extremely smart.
Nigga,
I'm
I've
telling
been
you,
doing
like,
that.
them bitches people. Yeah, I
Those
fuck
are
with them
my
tough.
one of my favorite animals, man. Is a fucking
I seen
monkey.
the gorilla flip a nigga off, Jill, and ever since then, I said, yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
You is
yeah.
me. That's my favorite
Yo, it
finger,
Hey,
was a
man.
gorilla
You know,
out
some people
hey,
here.
like to
I
point
It
used
their
to,
was
fingers
hey,
at you.
hey, at the zoo, I used to see the gorillas flick people off, and then they'd throw shit at them. That shit
yeah,
used to be
shit.
funny,
Word. I
bro.
seen that at the zoo too. Word, I did. But yo, this gorilla fucking escaped the zoo like about
See, listen,
out of the
you
zoo
ever
about.
seen?
Hold on, Todd. He escaped out of the zoo about 10 years ago, nigga. They found the nigga at the bus stop sitting down, nigga. Word. They called him Gorilla
Who?
Joe. It was a gorilla that escaped out of the zoo out here. Google him. Gorilla Joe. That's his name.
I can believe that. You,
That nigga was
that's
sitting
not
at the
the one.
bus stop across the street from the fucking zoo, nigga.
That's not the one who kept picking the lock, and they were trying to figure out how he got out. And he made a key.
No, 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 no. I don't know
And
how
then
he
listen, his
fucking got
bitch ass.
out, nigga, but this nigga, he got
Look,
out.
they put him in extended lockdown. And he passed the key to his bitch. And they couldn't figure out how he got out extended lockdown because the bitch broke out and Ken got it.
Yeah, Google fucking Gorilla Joe. They called him Joe.
Oh, I believe you.
Nigga
You know,
sat down
that's
at the
all.
bus. They found him sitting at the bus stop,
That's
right
all
across the
that come
street.
on my motherfucking YouTube. Gorillas, crazy ass babies. I get all the crazy babies. Bullshit. All them. I get all them
Yeah,
instantly.
I sent you that fucking video one day too,
Hey, we're crazy babies, man.
nigga.
Send me all the crazy babies,
Yeah,
man.
I
Oh
will. I
yeah.
will. I will.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
I like the little one in London. A fucking goat. He said, no, that's a goat. No, it's a fucking goat.
Oh, shit.
See, the fucking kids is getting funny, boy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Whop, back the piss out there, boy. I see, boy. Slap the fuck out of that ass there, boy. You love me. I see, I'm more crazy, you hear me? Yeah, that shit funny, though. Man, the fuck we on?
Nigga
Pitbull,
said
where the fuck you been
bullshit.
at?
Oh
But yeah,
man, I just been
boy,
working,
listen,
taking it one day at a time, beloved. On the grind, man.
y'all remember Charlie bit my finger? That boy Charlie flipped that boy tapped it, pop, pop, pop. See, come here.
Nah.
Bang. Middle finger. Yeah. Charlie big. Well, he wasn't that big. He was bigger when he bit the nigga. Yeah, Charlie bit my finger. The next time him and Charlie riding in the back seat in the car, boy, Charlie tapped him and waved him over. Come here. Bye, y'all. All that.
Hey, but
Oh,
for
my
real though, how
God.
did that video get so
Yeah.
popular? Like that wasn't even funny. It wasn't really entertaining like that. Like, how did that go viral like that?
When Charlie bit my finger out, I mean, see, listen, remember I was telling you if I was to be a YouTuber, clickbait would be my shit. cat videos, butterflies, fish swimming, and people watch this. That's therapeutic shit, bro. And because his kids is funny. I'm telling you, like they be having millions of views on this shit, and I go back and watch them bitches repeatedly sometimes. You hear me? You ain't never saw this little crazy girl from New Orleans. They was asking her if Johnny had $2 and Whoop Whoop had this much. She said Johnny
She
broke.
said Johnny broke.
From New
Johnny
Orleans.
broke. That's my favorite. One of my favorite ones, too. Because he had 50 cent left for something. She was like, yeah, him broke.
Yeah, you know who else from New Orleans? The little crazy motherfucker eating the Doritos.
You said which one?
Johnny broke.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
uh, Listen, I'm gonna give you another one. You ain't never saw the girl chewing the Doritos, she holding her head to the side. Give me $50. Mama said, I'm not about to give you $50. You don't got no $50.
Hey,
See, see.
have you saw
Yeah.
Can I Pet That Dog? You ain't saw that one? A little grizzly bear walked up to
Huh?
a grizzly bear
Oh, can
walked.
I pet that dog?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
not a dog, huh?
yeah. It was a
Yeah.
fucking grizzly bear.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Let me pet the dog.
Yeah, all right.
Now listen, you get some cold bear videos too. Listen, you saw the bear that come slide down the hill and jump in the nigga hammock?
What?
Yeah, the
No,
bear come
I ain't
down in his
saw
yard.
that
They
one.
was in the
I ain't saw that one.
Yeah, the land a nigga hammock, you hear me? Then you had the other one. The bitch broke cause our nigga told me if you live where they got bears that you can't lock your car door in case somebody need to get in there, right? I seen the bitch holler, hey, get away from my car. But that boy opened that
Hold
bitch
on.
up with his hand. Boom.
You hold on. You can't lock your car door unless somebody got to get in there. What you mean?
Yeah, if you live somewhere they got bears, you can't lock your car door.
What?
What the fuck? But a bear can open your car door though.
But you can save a nigga life though. You gotta remember, see, but the bears getting different now. They not sleeping like they used to. They eating our trash cans like, fuck.
What if you
They
try to
didn't
go in your
evolve to something
what if you
new.
try to
All
go
that
in the whip
barefooted.
and the nigga sleeping in the whip, dog? The bear's in there fucking knocked out.
She was somebody come shit in the motherfucker. So
I'm
watch this
locking
here.
my
You remember
doors,
y'all
man.
ain't see the bitch was skiing and had the grip that chase that motherfucking ass.
What you said?
She posted a video after she was skiing and the grizzly bear was chasing her ass. She ain't even much know.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I seen that. I seen that. He was fucking flying too, nigga.
Yeah, he about to knock her ass off.
Nigga was jogging behind her.
Uh huh. That should be funny. I seen the bears climb and break in the bitch house.
Yeah, that's why you're not supposed to
Say, but
leave.
you realize you come home and see. No, this was the coldest one. Y'all don't remember that one where they had the raccoon was in the nigga ceiling? You hear me? And that boy was like, I don't know what's living up there, but he likes chips. And he put a chip up to the ceiling. That boy, we started better.
Oh shit.
I said,
Two, you ain't see that
motherfucker.
shit with that white guy? You ain't see that shit with that white guy on his porch with like 40 raccoons feeding him,
Yeah,
bro,
I was just
in the middle
watching
of the
that
woods?
shit. It's funny you saying
He
that.
got all the raccoons.
I was just
Nigga,
watching
he
that
got like
earlier.
40 of them, man. Nigga on
You talking about the
everything.
white man?
Hey,
He got
J.O., you
about
see that shit?
he got about 20
Yeah,
fucking 30
nigga be feeding the
raccoons.
fucking raccoons,
Hell
nigga. Some white
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I
It looked
know.
like
But
marshmallows or
listen, that
something.
shit gave me the creeps.
Yeah, he been
Listen,
like
and then listen, they
marshmallows.
walk up slow. They walk up slower, holding their hands out, take
Yo,
shit
they
one
hold
by
their
one.
hand,
I
they
said, boy, I
grab
ain't
it
playing with no shit like
and
that,
run
but
back,
them
nigga,
bitches
like
get,
dogs.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
cause
go
I'm just
take
saying, cause
somebody's head.
I'm saying out here where we at, bro, our raccoons is wild, bro. They'll cut your dog nose up to
They
eat their
big as the
dog food,
fuck
bro.
too.
On some real shit. The hell
Listen,
yeah. So they was like some
so
grown.
listen,
They wasn't no baby raccoons.
I'm gonna tell you
They was
something.
big ass grown raccoons, bro.
This nigga Todd said that you can raise it, like they have them as pets in
Yeah, you can
Louisiana,
raise a
man.
raccoon. You can train. Yeah, you
These
can treat
niggas
him
be
like a
having
dog.
these motherfucking raccoons as
Yeah,
pets,
they
nigga.
ain't. I seen
Yeah,
a
in other
raccoon treat
countries,
the house.
And I seen the
But
shit on
other
YouTube
countries they
too,
do that
so
shit too, bro.
I believe it.
In other
Yeah,
countries.
they had some white people just had a neutral rat. They cried for him. They about to put the bitch to sleep, and they brought him back to him. I said, "What the fuck?" But they kill
Yeah,
my
I'm
You
all
pet
know,
set
for.
with
everything.
that
Watch
shit.
this.
Motherfucker be having pet possums and shit too. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
Yeah,
Like
I'm
a
cool.
pet
yeah,
nigga.
I never heard of that.
I'm
yeah,
all
most
set with that
definitely.
shit.
But let me tell you what I saw. Gas. You know, Cali got them in ground, them old school. When your trash go on the ground. You know what I'm talking
In
about?
Cali
In
out
certain
here.
neighborhoods.
You in the Matrix a little
Yeah,
bit, Ty.
Oh,
you can hear me now.
you talking
Yeah,
about like
it
the
sound
compost,
better.
the little compost shit, that go in the ground.
It's a trash can. It's an old school trash can. It's in the ground. No, it's like a metal top. You just lift it up and throw the shit down in there.
Yeah, that shit. I don't know how many people got them, if they still got them, but yeah, I
Yeah,
heard about
they
them, bro.
not.
But I
Yeah,
ain't.
they scattered it around. Listen, boy, I seen a motherfucking raccoon come out of there. I said, boy, I could never be the garbage man around this bitch. That bitch will give a nigga a heart attack, boy. You open that bitch and that bitch jump out on you, got some babies in there or something. Boy, ain't no motherfucking way.
Yeah, I don't fuck with raccoons, so
Nigga, look, I
shit
used
be.
to have an
Hey,
owl.
J.O., I don't either, bro. Like, a
Man,
motherfucker
I get
steal
the
Look,
up on me,
goosebumps
bro.
anytime I
Hey,
see one, dog.
hey, dog,
that's what
I
I'm
went in
trying
the
to tell you.
backyard, hey, dog, I went in the backyard.
You in the Matrix.
There's back to eating the avocados off the ground and shit, bro.
But
And I walked up on.
Yo.
see, let me tell you
Yeah, they
another
fucking
thing they
dead
do.
like razor blade.
This how you know. This how you know when they eat, they put their food from left to right down in a straight line, right? So we do a barbecue one day. I see all the bones in a straight line. What kind of voodoo shit going on around this motherfucker here? Nigga like,
You talking about a
so
raccoon?
yeah. So look, I'm tripping out because the second time I seen it, I said, nah, nigga playing with us. Nigga keep going to trash can line the bones. I'm going to smoke this stupid ass. So look what I do. I take the little infrared toilet for babies. When the baby move, it start wiggling and giggling, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So look, I lay it up there. I put the chicken out there. I hit the thing go, "Ee." So I peep out the window. That motherfucking raccoon was eating and lined up. That bitch lit up and made that noise. That bitch struck his ass. I said, ooh, that bitch vicious.
Lit
That was a
his ass
raccoon the
up.
whole time. Man, boy, that boy, he struck his ass and walked off, stuck up on two legs because he was spooked, you heard me? I said, oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. He put no more treasure. Don't put no more motherfucking bones out there. This bitch think he live around. He gotta go. The way he live in the daytime, that's what the fuck I want to know. Cause wherever he go disappear, he just disappear, but he's still in the yard somewhere.
They say that if you see a raccoon during the daytime, they got
He
rabies.
supposed to be rabies, yeah, I know. Now I'm gonna tell you something that they say that's not true. And skunks eat popcorn. So look, I come out the door one day. Jill, I walk down the street. I ain't never seen a skunk in my motherfucking. That's why I said California. We talking about we from the country, though, but I ran across some fucking animals, turkeys. I ain't know turkeys fly, all types of shit.
Oh
All
yeah,
in
they
Cali,
do.
right?
The wild turkeys fly.
Man,
Yeah.
man, you gotta tell me coyotes, nigga. I didn't see more wild shit in Northern California than in any motherfucker in the South.
Peacock,
So, boom, huh?
a peacock, all that
You-
shit. A mountain lion,
Oh yeah,
a bear,
yeah, most definitely
all
mountain
kinds of
lions.
Yeah,
animals.
you got to be
Listen,
careful with the mountain lions in
And
Northern
yeah,
California.
nah, but listen,
Who
you
said
gotta.
that?
They got this thing.
you a
They
little
attack
peacock,
small
ain't
prey.
They shouldn't have said that.
You got to go in a pack. If it's a couple of y'all, they might not attack you. That bitch catch you by yourself,
What, a
that
mountain
bitch
lion?
might let you down. Yeah, you fucking right. They ain't gonna fuck with you. They tell you go in the pack, keep stick, make loud noises, all this type of dumbass shit. I say,
I wonder
listen.
if you
Coyotes
So
hit
we got to
one.
be doing
I wonder if you
that.
hit
And
that
then
nigga with a BB gun, if that shit would have hurt
a
him.
BB, well, you bet.
Hell
That's what
no.
you need a Glock with the switch for. See how
Hell
this other
no.
shit? See how
Like
this,
from
Little,
you
like
need the
from
same thing you need
from
to kill a nigga.
somewhere in the
little,
cut, nigga, and just
Man, you need the same thing you need to kill a nigga. You hear me? That's what you need for him. You don't
Yeah,
cut no
cause
corners with him. Cause he big and
hey,
fast.
I'm
You
not
hear
you
talking
me?
hit him with
about
that
fighting
BB
the
Cause he
gun,
ain't
nigga. I'm
gonna
you
cut.
talking about
gonna piss him off.
if he's around, if he can't see you and you just
You
hit that nigga with
gonna
like
be like them two niggas in San Francisco. Look
30 of
what
them
they do, Jill.
motherfuckers.
Listen, they was going to the zoo. Look, they was going to the zoo, smoking weed, shooting the motherfucking the tiger with a slingshot. That bitch climbed the 18-foot wall, tracked him down. He fucked over the one nigga who ain't doing nothing. He killed the nigga who kept fucking with him, and he mangled his brother.
Oh shit.
Look it up. Look it up. And I was scared the whole time, like, boy, that bitch gonna get out again. He like, man, we stay way over here. I said, bitch, he'll swim across that water. He already on the run. What's gonna happen when he jump in the water by Alcatraz? He coming straight this way.
Yo, so if he's sitting that,
That
if
bitch get
he's
off
laying
his
down
head.
somewhere, right, and he can't see you, and you hit that nigga in the face like 50 times, what happens?
Nothing. You need a yo. His
And
skull is mad thick,
I
right? So
think
you
he
need
gonna catch
a
your scent
special
and
gun,
come
bro.
kill you. That's what I think.
What are you
I think
talking
he
about?
gonna
Lion?
smell you and come
Download?
I
kill
think
you.
it.
That's
I
what I
think
think.
if you hit that nigga like 50 times, nigga, he go, he ain't gonna,
Man, all right.
he ain't gonna kill him, nigga, but you gonna do some
I
damage.
think if he got blurry vision and he can smell you, he gonna
I hit
down
that
you.
nigga in his
But let
eye
me tell you
50
about the
times, nigga. He ain't gonna see shit.
You
look. Let me
might
tell
get
you about
one
the
off,
skunk,
J. Like you
Jill.
might get one, but you gonna pounce.
Look, I come out the door. I used to smoke weed in the fire escape, and I was eating some popcorn. While I come out that fucking door, nigga, eye to ass with a skunk. I freeze up. I lock up. You know, I don't run from animals. You hear me? I look up. I'm looking
Yeah,
at that
that's
boy.
because you eat
I
all the
gotta turn around and
motherfuckers.
meet. Yeah, you too.
You
You
know
eat
what I'm
different
saying? You be
kinds.
making all that
So
damn
look,
barbecue meat off of them motherfuckers, man. That's
see the difference in between me and you. See how I fed the skunk. You would have ate him, but it's cool though.
no,
That's
you ate
good.
the skunk, nigga.
You
You the
know,
nigga that be eating deep fried
walruses.
skunk
You know,
nuggets, nigga.
walruses. You know, Wack told me what you're working on. He said you've been catching all them seals and motherfucking sea
Hey
lions because you
man,
live
that's
in the
your
jungle trying
ass
to make
eating
shit.
barbecue
He
whales
said
and shit,
he
man.
told me
You know what
he
I'm
said Pit Boy trying to convert his cutlass over to run out the run out
saying?
whale blubber. I said, what the fuck you mean? He said, yeah, that nigga been out swimming trying to get that cutlass back running. You hear me? He said
This
he's trying to
nigga, hey,
reprocess
you the
some
only
fuel
nigga
out
know
seal blubber.
that be having camelback soup and
Yeah,
shit.
he said you don't. He said you don't eat the meat. I mean, he said you don't eat regular meat no more. But he said you ever seen with some purple meat? He said that's that motherfucking otter
Hey,
and shit. He be eating. I
hey, that
said,
nigga,
man, what the fuck?
that nigga, hey, Pitt, that nigga too be eating pony hip.
Hey,
Oh, you going
too.
with your cousin?
Hey,
Huh?
too.
You let Lima be in here,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
you ain't
I hear him on you, nigga. I hear
huh?
him on you. Don't worry. I'm right here, nigga. Them niggas
All
out there
right,
eat.
all right.
Them niggas out
Hey,
there eating coyote nuggets, nigga. Fuck is you
Oh,
talking
yeah,
here
about,
you
nigga?
go,
camel hump and
CL.
all this type of shit.
Nigga
Hey,
eating
he love
silverback
him a
stew
ground
and
squirrel
shit.
for
Nigga,
breakfast, CL. And Pitbull eat ground squirrel and emu eggs. He think he slick.
man.
Talking about this
Pit
ain't it
bull.
ain't me.
Hell no,
He
Hey, hey,
going
Pitt like
vegan.
Nigga
that.
said
Yo,
emu
hey,
yo,
y'all
eggs. You
niggas
fool.
eating baboon hot dogs and shit, man.
He ain't eating number. He ain't eating number ferrets. He ain't eating regular meat no more. He on the keto diet. You hear me?
Nigga say
He
on the
eating
keto
oats and
diet.
nuts and ferrets.
yo, that nigga too, and that nigga too be
Hey,
putting turkey
hey, gonna
feathers in
call
his
me the other
salad.
morning talking about he got rattlesnake and grits. I said, boy, get out my motherfucking
Hey,
phone.
y'all niggas eating moose neck stew and shit, man.
Niggas eating ground road runner, nigga.
Listen to him.
Oh, damn, you in this shit too? Damn,
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah, you
well, I
here.
can
Hey,
tell you
Yeah,
niggas you
hey,
been
get
missing
his
in
hey,
here.
I
ass,
ain't letting Pit
beloved.
go all by himself, nigga. Fuck that.
That's a nigga eating baby armadillo legs, nigga. Fuck is
He's
this
eating
nigga talking
Man,
armadillo
about?
soup and shit.
Hold on, keep it G. I'm gonna
fancy
keep
as
it G with
lizard.
you. You know, see, you out there with them desert crocs. I was about to tell you, you love you some roll runner soup and roll lizard and all that type of shit you catch running on the side of the road when you be
Hey,
driving
hey,
early in the morning.
DeSoto
Eating,
said you
eating
down south,
foxtail
nigga. You
pie.
eating barbecue at
Why ain't nobody?
ribs.
The solo ain't got no teeth to eat nothing. He can mute up.
That nigga
Yeah,
said y'all eating
like,
barbecue at
he
ribs
suck.
by the dozen, man.
Man, listen, that nigga suck lizard dick. I'm not worrying about him. He straight eating out the guana.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Tread lightly, bitch. Mind your business. That was it. Yeah, but
Hey, Pitt, it was a haymaker, nigga. That was a haymaker.
Hey, that nigga wild for.
Hey, hey, that nigga got armadillo shells in his house for bowls.
Like a
Stupid soft shell
motherfucker.
turtle eating there. Anybody worry about him?
That nigga
Say,
said, did you say that nigga out here
say
eating lizard?
PBG?
Did you say that nigga out here eating lizard
Go
meat?
ahead, brother.
That's right. Hey, that boy
Straight off the pen.
Pit Bull fix a mean penguin soup. You hear me? You see, he be traveling the world with whites.
Hey
He
man,
be
you be
smuggling back
eating them
African food.
deep
You hear me?
fried seahorses and shit, man. Calm down, brother.
Hey, that nigga eat straight camel's hump. He don't even eat the rest of the meat. You hear me? Yeah, he want the hump and drink the water out there.
I told you they be
That's what you talking
out there eating
about.
foxtail patties and shit like that. And you
And
gotta
all that
watch
type
them
of
He
shit.
niggas.
said
Yeah,
foxtails.
most definitely got foxes running around that motherfucker.
You know they
You know
do.
you know he go deep sea diving for
Hey
swordfish
man,
now.
hey, that's all that hyena barbecue ribs you be You know eating, what I'm man. talking about?
But yeah, man.
Talking about his
Y'all
game
niggas,
eating.
you niggas out there eating filet
Hey,
o duck,
Hey, you
nigga. Get
niggas
your
down
ass out of
south
here,
eat the
nigga.
whole
that's right.
eat the whole
That's right.
hyena head.
Hey,
Y'all know
and
how
they
the Samoans put the
love a good
pigs on the
he
rotisserie?
love a
That's
good
how y'all do the
marsupial soup.
hyena
You heard me?
heads.
Hey,
Rotisserie
that nigga
hyena
love him.
head eating ass niggas,
Nigga
That
eat
man.
nigga love
barbecue
him a
hyena.
possum soup.
On everything, Pitbull. Them niggas be
Say,
catching
listen.
street dogs. Them
Yeah,
niggas be
hey,
catching
Say,
they
street
listen.
dogs
putting
and
the
You,
throwing a whole
pineapples
barbecue
on
hey,
the
on that
bottom
shit.
and
listen.
the top of the head,
Hey,
nigga. They
listen.
keeping it. They eating the jaw and
Say,
everything.
listen.
No, nigga.
You know he don't
Oh,
eat no pork, but
hey,
he can
these
take an
niggas eating
elephant and make some brains
barbecue
out that bitch out
pineapple
this world. You hear me?
porcupines, man.
That nigga got some sweet and sour elephant meat.
Hey,
Man,
hey,
that
how
nigga
that
serious with it.
pineapple
You gotta check his
porcupine
cooking
taste,
channel
Hey,
out.
man,
beloved?
Mystery
we would,
Meat.com.
hey, you
Yeah.
gotta click that link at the top, y'all.
That,
Hey, before we go, can you
who that
let the
is up
room know
there?
how the
Oh.
pineapple porcupines taste?
Oh shit.
I think got my mind fucked up right there. I'm about to go
Nigga eat
eat.
roadkill gumbo,
I'm,
motherfucker. Hey, with the packaged juice,
come on,
you know
keep
what I'm
it. See,
saying?
you stay way out there eating turkey hog soup,
Hey,
and you
hey,
want
the
to ride a pit
pineapple
bull.
You know what
porcupines with cactus juice on the side.
Hey, this nigga specializes in what you can find. You hear
I'm saying?
me?
You know
He
what I'm
take
saying?
ride, dude.
hey,
Yeah,
hey,
shit on the
you
side of the
niggas,
road. You
man,
just
Them
go
you
niggas,
get
niggas
it.
ain't
them niggas
straight,
out there
man.
eating spotty tangled iguana, nigga.
Man,
Fuck
y'all
is
niggas
y'all
eating
talking
aloe
about,
Exactly.
vera
nigga?
Hey,
cactus
they,
smoothies,
they
nigga.
got say Sierra. They
Y'all,
don't call it
y'all, hey,
gumbo
y'all,
Sierra. They
hey,
call it look
hey,
what I brought
hey,
you.
hey, hey, hey. Y'all click that motherfucking link at the top, man.
Nigga,
These niggas
CL,
ain't
hey,
listening.
CL,
Click
hey,
that
CL be out
motherfucking
there
link.
eating dog tail soup.
Hey, hey, y'all niggas
Hey,
eating Niggas eating dolphin soup,
Python
nigga.
nuggets and shit.
Click that.
that nigga's a good sea urchin. He's a good sea urchin cooking nigga, man. Ain't nobody worrying about
You
that
know, hey,
nigga.
you know, Gas and Pit Bull real
That
big,
nigga, that
nigga.
nigga, that
They
nigga
probably
eat
just
Hey,
them niggas
CL,
out there
shut
just
your
eating
big ass up,
raw
nigga.
hog hide, nigga. They
raw
eat
horsey crab.
raw hog
Raw
hide,
Hey,
horsey
nigga. They just
crab.
out there.
nigga, all that giraffe neck soup you be having, nigga.
So y'all
That
don't even
nigga said
cook it, do you,
giraffe
nigga?
neck.
Y'all just
Hey, nigga eat straight bear jerky. He ain't got
bear
any
jerky
food.
Hey, y'all
with a
niggas
side
eat giraffe. Hey, giraffe
of
chimichurri
ostrich
kids,
feet,
nigga.
nigga. Fuck is you
Hey,
talking
that
about?
nigga, hey,
Yo, we
Oh,
gotta
they most
click.
hey, that
definitely
nigga
got the
see, hey,
ostrich
All
that
right,
nigga
feet,
man.
see,
man.
Everybody
hey,
hit
that,
Niggas
that
eat
link at the
flamingo
I
nigga
top,
booties.
see,
man.
contribute. We
Hey,
that
we
nigga
gonna
gone,
see,
finish
Jill.
this in different
Come on,
Click
levels,
that
everybody go,
link
man.
at
Jill.
the
We
Hit
Try
gotta
to
that
get
pull us
link
out.
at
out.
the
Pitbull,
top,
come over and
man.
start this shit. Now you want
So
to
hey,
kick
yo,
hey,
us out.
CL, hey,
Well, let
so
me
yo
CL,
get
you
kicking
know
us
quiet.
what
Jump
out.
that
on
back
us. Do
seat
you
brought
want?
you,
I
man?
think you trying
That
to
seat
help
brought,
him. I see
Hey,
what's going
cut it
on.
different levels. I'm on
Hey,
y'all niggas' head, man.
yep. Hey, I'm gonna go to
Hey,
different levels and just
say,
pack up the first nigga say,
say,
"What's up,
CL.
CL? What's
Hey,
up?"
fuck you.
Oh, CL.
Huh?
That nigga Pitbull. That nigga Pitbull make chinchilla burritos. Yeah, he make chinchilla burritos. He make hats out the fur. You think he slick? He got the
Oh,
Dane
this
Coon
nigga
hat.
right here.
That nigga said,
He
"What
cut
he
it with
say?
that squirrel meat when he
Let
set
me
it
get
on the
one.
street. You think he slick?
Let me get one to wear and two to eat, nigga."
Yeah.
Man, my nigga eating King Cobra steak hot dogs and shit, man.
Holy shit. Come on, man. Everybody click the link. This
That's
nigga
fucked
Java
up.
fool,
Hey,
That
man.
link
Pitbull
at the
too.
top,
Pitbull too. Say
man.
Huh?
you eating snail on the skewers, nigga. That's fucked up,
Where? Oh, the 65.